Hello, welcome back to the Comicbookheel channel. That's me, Comicbookheel. Today I got a haul to show you, so I'm excited to get to it. So stay tuned. Alrighty then, starting off, first off I got the last two trades of Kill or Be Killed by the amazing Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. I know there's a hardcover coming out collecting the entire run, but I already had the first two, so I decided just, oh, you know what, these trades are built well, might as well just get the last two in trade format. Amazing story about a guy who was visited by a demon, and he is told basically he has to kill people if he wants to stay alive. You don't know if it's in his head, you don't know if he's just crazy or if it's a real demon. It's a really good story. I mean, it's Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips of, you know, Criminal and Fatale fame and many books they've done together. Another great book. If you're a hardcover collector, it's coming out, I don't know what month, but it's coming out soon. And an all-in-one hardcover. Or if you want the trades are cheap on Amazon or Inside Trade for like 10, 11 bucks. Kill or Be Killed. Great run. Next up, I finally grabbed Black Hammer. I'm so excited. I love Jeff Lemire, and I'm expecting to love this because everyone just says great things about it. So, I found the first trade at a used bookstore for $5. So I was like, all right, you know what? I was gonna get the library edition, but I was like, $5? I can't pass that up, you know. So I grabbed that first trade, and then with that, I went on Amazon and I grabbed Volume 2, The Event. Volume 3, Age of Doom. And the cool thing about getting the trades is that, you know, we get more content, because obviously the library editions are just, you know, the first two trades, and you have to wait forever for the next library edition. And then I grabbed spinoff Dr. Star, which is a good Golden Age story I hear, inspired by Golden Age heroes. It's about a father and a son and the mantle of Dr. Star. I haven't read any of this Black Hammer stuff yet, but the art is amazing for even the spinoffs. And I hear Jeff Lemire's on top of his game like always. And then the other spinoff, Sherlock Frankenstein. This is like the villain, someone's main villain in the book. Like I said, I haven't read it yet. I don't know who, but I read the synopsis, and it seems really exciting. Apparently, you don't need to read the main story in order to get this book. But if you do read the main story, it's a very good supplemental material. But I hear it stands on its own, and it's great in its own right. And I hear it's just top-notch stuff, as you know, we all expect from Jeff Lemire. So, Sherlock Frankenstein. After that, I got the last two omnibuses, or paperback omnibuses of Hack Slash. So we got Volume 4 and Volume 5 by the wonderful Tim Seeley. Tim Seeley's done like Nightwing, and I believe he did some Green Lantern stuff recently in over on DC. He's done a lot of other stuff, but this is his baby. This is about Cassie Hack. She is basically like a hunter of serial killers. She goes after serial killers, and she has her best friend Vlad, which is like a monster himself. It's a really good horror genre. If you like horror, this is great. Even in Volume 1, I think they go fight Chucky. Was Chucky for like the doll, and a lot of the other monsters and people they fight are very, very obvious that they're, you know, alluding to other monsters from movies and stuff. And you can't take the exact, you know, monsters all the time. But it's great. Just trust me. I can ramble on and on and on. There's a lot of different artists in here, which, you know, sometimes that's not people's forte. But you know, for the most part, it doesn't take you out. It is kind of risque. Cassie Hack is always kind of in some kind of, you know, skimpy outfit, and all the other girls in it too, but it doesn't take away from how good the story is. The story is great. It's bloody. It's fantastic. It's funny. It's heartbreaking. I haven't finished it yet. I'm going to finish it soon, hopefully, in my backlog. But like I said, if you like horror stuff, Hack Slash is the way to go. So, yeah, Omnibuses 4 and 5. Hack Slash. Next up, we get into the main companies, the big two. I got Silver Surfer, Freedom. This is Epic Collection Volume 3. from 1980 to 1990, which is a trip to me because most Epic collections are like, 2-year span. But Silver Surfer is very well known to not have a lot of series back to back. Like, it kind of jumps around and around. But I'm excited. We got stuff from Stan Lee and John Byrne here. Yeah, just can't go wrong with Silver Surfer. I'm excited to read it. I love Silver Surfer since I've been so into Fantastic Four lately. This is right up my alley. Here you got the Supreme Intelligence, who is what's her name, Annette Bening in Captain Marvel. They never showed her ugly self in the movie. Yeah, so this is some good stuff. Galactus, Norrin going, meeting he has Nebula in here. Like I said, I haven't read any of these yet, so I don't know the exact story. I'm just telling you what I see in here. I got Ronan the Accuser. Ooh, this is a big reason why I liked it. Galactus, the origin. Get to see how Galactus became Galactus. I'm excited to own that. I love me some Galactus, man. He's one of my favorite villains. I really hope he is the main bad guy for the MCU. Once, since they own Fox and Disney now. Woo! I'm excited for that. I mean, I know, some people were mad about monopolies and all that stuff, but as a fan, I'm just so excited to see the Fantastic Four and the X-Men meet up with the Avengers, and Doctor Doom be a bad guy, Magneto be a bad guy for the Avengers and X-Men, and they're all just, I'm just really excited. Next up, we got the Fantastic Four Epic Collection. This is Volume 3 from 1964 to 1966. Speaking of Galactus, The Coming of Galactus. This is, the first time you meet the Silver Surfer. First time you meet Galactus in here. This is great Silver Age stuff by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. The Galactus stuff isn't till the end, but the cool thing about this is, this is the first time in, in comics where there was a big three issue, arc. Most of the time in Silver Age, you get a story at issue, and the next issue is a different story. Next issue is a different story. But this Galactus story took 3 issues, which is for Silver Age stories. That's a huge thing, because it was a long spanning epic in those time standards. And it's just great stuff, Like I said, I haven't read this stuff yet, but I'm excited to. Like I said, I've been reading John Byrne, Fantastic Four. I read Mark Waid, Fantastic Four. So I'm excited to get to the OG Stan Lee stuff. Good stuff. All right. And then the last 2 are the omnibuses. I got Silver Surfer. Sticking with the theme. All the Marvel stuff I got here is Silver Surfer and Fantastic Four. By Dan Slott, Michael Allred, and his wife Laura Allred. I know Michael Allred's stuff is not, his art isn't everyone's cup of tea. But I do not mind it. I think it's beautiful. I know some people hate it, but look at that. How do you dislike that? This is beautiful. Beautiful double page spread space. I know he draws people a little differently than people would like, but I love his style. I read his iZombie Omnibus. I read some of the Ecstatic stuff. Eventually, I want to grab the Fantastic Four run he drew by Matt Fraction. Yeah, I hear this is great. I hear it's going to make me cry. I remember the Omni Dog did a little thing saying, what books made him, emotional, and this is one of his top ones he read last year that made him emotional. I'm always up for a good emotional kick. And this art is beautiful, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I love it. And I'm not a Dan Slott hater like a lot of people are. I know his Spider-Man, towards the end, he lost steam, but he's killing it on Fantastic Four right now. And if he's as good, as he was his best in Spider-Man in this, which I hear he is, I'm stoked to get to it. So this is good art. I'm sorry, I'm lingering on this book because I love this art. Look at that, it's beautiful. Look at that, they're in space and just poetic. I love it. All right. And then one last book I got to show you guys is Fantastic Four, Volume 1. Like I've been saying in all my videos, if you've been watching, I've been a Fantastic Four fan lately. I read some of the epic collections by Walter Simonson. I've read John Burns. I'm on the second omnibus of John Burns right now. I got Mark Waid's. I'm loving Fantastic Four. So this is the original run, issues 1 through 30 and annual 1. So this is the book that changed Marvel. Before it was just, it was Timely Comics, and they had like Captain America, Namor, Human Torch, but they weren't really, it wasn't really a universe yet. And this is the book that made it a universe. You get the first appearance of Doctor Doom, the first appearance of Mole Man, the first appearance of the Skrulls, the first appearance of Monocle Man, on and on and on. You just get really great stuff in here. If you love history and the history of things, and this is the book to get. This is the book that changed the Marvel Universe. In the back right here, it says Stan Lee and Jack Kirby revolutionized superhero comics on the Fantastic Four, and they really did. I mean, look how the Skrulls look hilarious, the original incarnation. But yeah, this is just great stuff. The Volume 3 Epic Collection I showed you earlier follows directly after this. There were omnibuses in print of Volume 2 and 3, but those are out of print right now, and I figured, you know what, I have the omnibus, I might as well just get the epics afterwards to follow it. I believe a Black Panther first appearance is coming out in the Epic Collection for Fantastic Four down the road, so I'll just grab that and follow it that way. When they first meet Spider-Man, there's really cool letter pages from the 60s in here, and there's a great letters page here. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't, but there's one right here. It says it's from George R.R. Martin from Game of Thrones fame, the one who created Game of Thrones. He wrote a little note here to Stan and Jack about how much Fantastic Four meant to him. So that's kind of cool, Fantastic Four were a big reason, maybe, to him that inspired him to write Game of Thrones. I could think that, I love Game of Thrones, I love Marvel. It's cool to see them mixed up together. But anyways, great stuff. I mean, of course it's going to be dated from the 60s, but it's just history, man. It's history. It's great to have. So, let's recap. Yeah, Fantastic Four, Omnibus of Value 1, Silver Surfer, Omnibus by Dan Slott, the Epic Collection, The Coming of Galactus, Epic Collection, Silver Surfer, Freedom, Hack Slash, Volume 5, Hack Slash, Volume 4, finishing out that series. We got Sherlock Frankenstein and Legion of Evil, Dr. Star, The Kingdom of the Lost Tomorrows, Black Hammer, Volume 1, Black Hammer, Volume 2, and Black Hammer, Volume 3. Got that Black Hammer linear universe. We got the final 2 issues, or volumes, of Kill Be Killed by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. So, I got a lot to read. If you watched my previous haul, I've only read the John Burns stuff in that. So, I have like close to 20 books now in my backlog. So, I'm stoked. I got books and books, man. So, anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, follow, all that stuff they say on YouTube. I'm at 249 subscribers now. So, that's pretty cool. I didn't expect to even get past 100, so to be at like 250 basically is pretty cool to me. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Enjoy your day. Peace out, guys.